and I don't know if it's going to happen yet, but if she said someone trying to get in. This stalker, she was going to go and stay with Liam for a couple of weeks in the spare room. Yeah, because Anna and Liam have started to talk a little bit now. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But he's just had a baby, and the baby's in hospital at the moment. So there's a lot of complications with the baby. Liam's there, and he said to Anna said to Susie, like, you could like look after the young ones. Anna's going to go around as well because obviously Susie can't do it on her own. She's fragile. So she doesn't know yet. She told me this morning when I rang her, she said that I might think of stopping with Liam for a little while, just to get away from this area for a bit. She said, what with Nick started the first time, and now this fucking bloke and someone trying to get in my flat. She says it's just, it's worrying me.
Well, I will say to the police, right, I'm on order for number one, and number two, we've already got back friends, and she helps me out with a bit of food when she can.
So now you know the engagement's on there, just to scare people away. That's all it is, isn't it?
And then I will say, so why would I want to do that?
Because it was so funny, the police turned and said, we've noticed you're engaged. They said, who's the lucky fella? She said, there ain't one. Oh, you put it up there to scare the stalker. Yeah.
No, but it's somebody that might live around there.
I thought it was you. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Fucking obsessed.
I do want to, but I won't go that far. Imagine if I did, yeah, kill me, wouldn't it, if I did? Yeah, you kill me, wouldn't it? I know he's called the granny, but he'd kill me, wouldn't it?
Nick, you'll end up arrested and locked away.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I just think, well, I just think, well, if I can't have it, I'll have to move on. That's what normal people do, don't they? I mean, you might want some women in your past, but you've had to move on, haven't you?
I do think about my ex-wife sometimes, but
And
any other woman, I probably not. The ex-wife was good, because I feel sorry for her now, Nick, because she had a broken pelvis, right, when we were married. You won't believe it. Well, it's dropped and collapsed, and the bottom half of her is paralysed now. Once your pelvis goes, you can't walk.
No, you can't.
Her pelvis is gone. She's in a wheelchair 24/7 now. Yeah, and my ex-wife and my stepson Richard, he may not reach 30. He's about 28. He's got a serious illness, and he's had it since he was born. And the doctor said he might or might not reach 30, and he's turned 28 this year. Sorry, he's 28 this year in July. So, yeah, they got in touch with Barry a year ago, and they was telling Bal. So, yeah, it's Barry's birthday today.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's his birthday today, mate. He's 32.
But like going back to that, and then I would say, well, why would I want, when she gave me a bit of food, why would I want to throw that away? I mean, alright, I do like her, and I do want to go back with her, I said to the police, but obviously, if you don't want to go out with me, I mean, friendship's better than nothing.
You dumped her, Nick.
And then I will say to her, to the coppers, friendship's better than nothing.
So you've been on Facebook, you've added a couple of women, you added that Sarah. She's a bit ugly, but she's worth a good poke. I mean, I'd give it a poke. Why not, Nick? Bit of minge, innit? But she ain't been in touch yet.
No.
Give it time.
No.
What happened with you and her? I think you said. Did you say you slept with someone else?
No, we're going with this Joe from Wakefield, and behind their back, I was knocking Sarah off.
Oh, you were going with Joe.
This Joe from Wakefield, yeah. And then
And how long did Sarah last?
not long, because about a couple of weeks.
Did you have them both on Facebook? Oh.
Yeah, and then she found out that I was knocking her off.
And then Sarah told you to go away?
Yeah.
And Sarah liked you?
She did it, yeah, she did, yeah. She used to come here. I heard her say easy.
Nick, I was sleeping with 3 different women, right? And one, I didn't have them on Facebook because I ain't fucking daft enough. And 2, they didn't live where I lived. I had to travel to see all 3 of them, which I did. So you've got to realise, Nick, if you're going to knock a woman off, You've got to be fucking smart and not get caught. But Nick's so daft, adding them both on Facebook. One of you got fucking caught.
And plus, I was texting her every 2 minutes.
Who?
This Sarah while I was in Joe's bed. And she kept saying, well, you texting her every 2 minutes. At first off, I kept saying, oh, it's Debbie, seeing if I'm alright. Because then I was talking to Debbie, and Debbie was alright with me, but it weren't. And then she found out.
Nick, you do not text a fucking bit of crumpet in front of your fucking missus.
No, that's
You are daft, didn't you?
Yeah, and then she come here and found her dress on the floor. Joe. And then she said, oh, you've been knocking somebody else off, haven't you? And then I had to go, yeah.
Sarah, come here.
Yeah, she's been here, we slept together in bed. And then she left her dress here.
Oh, Nick. Do you know, I've never cheated on any... Well, I've slept with 3 women in 12 months. And they all lived, one in Manchester, one in Burton-on-Trent, and one in Essex. So, pretty much, I went to all 3 of them and I fucked them all. And while one was fast asleep, I was texting the other one, and then I was texting the other one, and then when she woke up, I switched my phone off. I weren't daft. I put my phone away.
So, are you going to tell Susie later that, are you going to tell Susie that it's Debbie?
She knows it's not you, Nick.
No,
She
it's
knows
just that I don't
not
want to
you.
end up back in prison for no. So, for no.
Well, stop texting me, don't come round, I'll smack your ass.
Because I'm behaving myself. I'm not even ringing paramedics. That's how good I'm being.
What was I going to say, Nick? Can't you at least try and give me 10 Monday towards it, yeah?
I'll try.
Yeah, 10.
Say I'll try.
Do you know, I'm pretty fucking skint, mate.
Because it's like me,
Never got any fucking money.
I told you that they were coming, didn't I? That's why
Oh yeah, when they coming?
they're coming for 30th. I couldn't get out of that first appointment, but second appointment, I can't. Because I can ring them up and say I've got hospital appointment on that.
Well, if you put 20 in on Monday and give me 10, then that'll keep it open until they come. But I wouldn't put the 20 on because they'll take it. You need to save it in the bank, because if you don't, you can get a fine, Nick. Do you know British Gas, as they were one of the first companies that ever come out years ago, they've been going for years, right? If you see that meter there, that's on rental. A lot of people, over there, wherever you go, it's on rental.
Oh, I know it is, yeah.
Right, you've got to rent that meter. You're not paying nothing. So you could end up with a high bill.
Yeah.
The other companies are pretty much the same, Nick. You have to rent the meter, you know?
That RJ's on quarterly, he won't go on the top of it.
See, I was only thinking that Sarah, or mate, what about that Joe? Can't get back with her.
Joe, no, she's going with somebody now, from Wakefield. Somebody called Danny.
How long ago was this then?
I met her late 2012,
Right.
and it lasted right up to my dad's funeral, which was 2013, just October. Well, my dad died.
Was you working?
No, my dad died in October, and then we had his funeral early November.
Oh, you was on 250 a fortnight, weren't you?
Yeah.
At the time.
Well, I just didn't like her because she was fat. And that's why I looked, because if Sarah, in fact I went on and she was on the dating site, Sarah.
Why didn't you get rid of Joe and stick with Sarah?
I should have done, yeah. Instead of doing it like, but Jay went, just give that Sarah one, fuck her, and he said. Jay does that, you know, he was cheating on his ex-wife, right?
Believe me, I mean, I'm very tempted. You know, I had this silly thought, to be honest. I thought if Nick could get back to Sarah, I could get her hand in and fucking shake her, you know, without my missus now and a bit of minge. But
Oh, I've had that meat, I've eaten it. I had it with some chips yesterday, finished it off with some chips. I've still got some french fries left and I've still got some noodles left.
good, make it last, Nick.
But
'cause
I've still got
it's
chicken drumstick left.
Thursday today, isn't it?
Yeah, I got it.
Thursday today. But
I
yeah.
went in a bit early, got alright early. It should have been 11:15, but I got there 5 minutes before. She went, Nick, can you come across?
You going library today or you don't know?
Oh, I'll wait later.
You go
Yeah,
later.
when you've gone.
Gonna have a look. Yeah, I'll be going in a bit. I told you. So now I won't worry. Oh
Sorry.
shit.